Mambo Tanzania! What's up, Africa? Welcome back to the third episode of Nipe Dili.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nipe Dili. Each episode, we bring you daring young social entrepreneurs with incredible ideas to change Tanzania. Here, they will share their dreams and ambitions with a team of investors with hopes of securing investment that will take their businesses to the next level. Our investors are looking for businesses that are not only profitable, but those that also answer some of Tanzania's most pressing challenges while promoting sustainable environmental conservation. With money, expertise, and networks on one side, and out of this world business ideas on the other, will these daring young social entrepreneurs be able to secure the investment they need to take their businesses to the next level? This is Nipe Dili.
Today on Nipe Dili, meet Josephine Kateli, an entrepreneur determined to build a business that would help children stay in school using nothing other than footwear. Talk to us, Josephine.
So my name is Josephine Katele, and I am a co-founder of a sandal business that is called A&J Sandals. What we actually do is we manufacture the sandals as you can see them here, and we actually use the Tanzanian locally made materials. So these sandals are purely Tanzanian made. So my main concern here is that despite the increase of primary students' enrollment due to school accessibility, the quality of education is still poor. And according to research, the reasons to this, it is because of insufficient school supplies. When I say school supplies, I mean exercise books, I mean textbooks, uniforms, and all that. And it is also because of lack of teachers and also lack of school facilities, such as toilets. And for now, I cannot help with the teachers and the school facilities, but I can help with the school supplies. So what I try to do is to incorporate the problem with my business. And I created a strategy that is called Buy One, Help One strategy, whereby for each sandal sold, the 20% of the profit tend to be allocated to help buying the school supplies. As you can see my sandals here, they are very nice, they are very good, they are very unique actually, and they are actually made with a team of people who are very skilled and experienced in their work, and they are very durable. So I'm here to actually ask you to help me with more resources so that I could produce more sandals to help more with the school supplies. I'm here to ask for 20 million so that I can buy more local materials. I can have a physical store. For now, I do not have a physical store. I sell them online. I could also have my own workshop. For now, I do not have my own workshop. And so that I could also advertise more and produce more so that I could also buy more to help the students. Thank you.
Hiya!
Can I have one?
Let's see what our team of investors think of Katele sandals.
Ooh.
This is for men, right? Or for
No, they are both for women.
These are for women, right?
Yeah.
Do you have for men? Or all for women?
For now,
You're making only for women.
Can I have a white one? It's only brown.
we also have other materials, but I could not bring them all over here. We also use kanga, vitenge, different materials. They are very stylish and very unique.
So what is this material?
That is a leather, but not those hard leather.
Where are you getting it?
We buy them here in Tanzania.
You buy
Kariakoo.
from, okay. And how much is a pair of this?
10,000.
How much does it cost you to make?
It cost me 4,000 to 6,000
Okay.
per one sandal.
So the maximum of 4,000. So far, how many of you sold?
So far, I've sold like 300 sandals only.
For a period of,
For a period of 6 months.
did you say 300, right?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, okay.
So
I
50,
thought 3.
in average 50 pairs per month, right?
Yeah, I take orders like 10 pairs to 20 pairs per a week. I only make them in orders.
You said you need 20 million for workshop, for physical presence, and for advertisement.
For advertisement and to pay my workers and for machines.
What's the biggest priority among the 4?
Machines and the workers and the local materials. Because I cannot produce sandals without the local materials and without the workers and without the machines.
How many machines?
2, I need a sewing machine and msasa.
If you get 2 machines, can you, will you still need a store?
If
If you get 2 machines?
Yeah, because right now I do not have a store. I use somebody's place in Kariako.
How much are you paying?
I'm not paying.
You're not paying? Can you stay there longer, a bit longer?
No.
Why?
Because that place it's for my food, you know. Yeah, so I cannot be there. I need to have my own place so that I can even increase production. And his place is actually very small.
All right.
So you're saying you're selling this pair of shoe by 10,000. So and you're making this by 4,000. So the margin profit is 6,000. And then you are taking 20% of the 6,000, you are dashing it away. So after deducting 20%, is it 20% of the 10,000 or 20% of 6,000?
It's 20% of the profit. So it is 20% of the 6,000.
Did you say the profit is 4,000 to 6,000? Did I hear it correct?
Okay, the cost of producing one sandal is 4,000 to 6,000.
Perfect.
And I'm selling the sandals for 10,000.
Meaning the minimum profit you can get is 4,000 and
Yes.
maximum profit you can get 6,000,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then from there you take 20%.
20%, yes.
So if you
to
get
buy.
6,000, you can take 1,200 to schools, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the 20,000 goes to school.
Yeah.
20%.
20% of the profit, yeah.
All right.
Goes to which school?
For now, I've not given any school, but I took the little money that I had to 2 of the orphanage centers because I could not coordinate and go to schools. I wanted my thing to be sustainable. So I chose 2 orphanages to be providing with the small that I have.
May I please know, you want to increase the production, am I right?
Yeah, yes.
How is the demand in the market? How is the demand in the market of your products?
So far, the market is very big because I'm producing to all women, Tanzania and internationally. But for now, I've succeeded to sell to most of women in Dar es Salaam. So you can see there are still more women in other regions, internationally, and I do not have enough resources. So the market is big, actually,
The market is very big.
very big.
It's very big. Oh, very big.
It is very big.
Very big.
The market is very big.
You know, why am I showing you that way? It's subjective to say the market is very big. The big to yours could be not big to me. We need numbers.
And
How
this-
big is the market? I have 10,000 clients, or according to Tanzanians, according to the research we have done, in every 100 of Tanzanian, at least 20 wears such shoes. So that's how big is the market. And Dar es Salaam is almost going to 6 million population. Kwa hiyo tunaona kabisa hapa, okay, kumbe the money is this way. You know, you can say very big, because your very big could be my very big, or your very big could be my very big. So what is the number? How big is your market?
Okay, so according to the little research that I've done, I took
The little research.
yeah, according to
Okay.
the research that I've done, I looked at the number of women in Tanzania, the population. So that was my market.
Okay.
The reason why I was asking you the question, this question is that there's already shoes in the market, and way too much of all kinds with like really good, brands and stuff like that. Now you bring your shoe into the market. And that's why I was asking. I wish to know how is the demand of your shoes because you want to increase your production. I increase my production when I know that the market is there. So if I want to invest on like increasing my production, I also have to be sure of the market, which at the moment, as per your description, I don't get very clear, coming out very clearly of how the demand of the products are there in the market.
Okay, they are not like any other sandals in the market so far. And also the team that I have, the fundi that I have. He's a fundi that has experience. He's very good in designing. And my partner is very good in choosing the right material, the quality material that people need. So my sandal is actually very different.
Josephine, I'll give you an example. There are two guys who were sent to an island to look for shoes market. And when they went, they found people were barefoot, so no one was wearing shoes. And they came very excited back and said, no one is wearing shoes because therefore we have a big market to go and sell. When they produced shoes and went to sell, they didn't sell because those guys had their own cultural reason of not wearing shoes. They had belief on that. This brings us to a point, there can be a gap in the market, but there is no market in the gap. Are you getting my point? You can find a gap in the market, but there is no market in that gap. That's why we're trying, personally, I'm trying to see what have you seen that convinces you need to increase your production to feed the market. Perhaps you could have told me, because now by numbers average you're producing 50 pairs, right? You could have told me, I'm producing 50 pairs, but we're recording the orders of people who want our shoes, and last month or past 3 months, we have received 200 orders which we have not been able to produce, right? There you can convince me. But telling me the number of women in Tanzania and then estimating that I can have a market of it, for me, I think it's not very realistic in terms of business.
Yeah.
How do you sell your sandals?
10,000 per.
I know. How do you promote them? Do you put them in a store?
Oh, no, I do not have a store. I have
You move
Instagram.
around? Okay, Instagram account.
Yeah. I sell them online.
Do you have a website?
No.
No, you don't. Okay.
I'm trying to read the market of your products. At least I could be convinced that there is a market, but I'm not seeing it. And you have failed to convince me that. I think this is a takeaway. For an entrepreneur, you need to keep records because data is the only thing that can give you a mandate to make a decision, not passion. Yeah? Not anything else, but it's data that shows like in a week, I have this order. In a month, I have an average of this order, but I can't meet this demand because my order, I can only meet 25% of my demand. That's data. Secondly, it's the uniqueness of your product that makes you feel that the market is there. And I'm not seeing that uniqueness. So I feel you need more of a mentorship than a money to push your product. By the way, good stuff, the logo is very nice. It looks like it can go further. But at this moment, I'm out with your offer. And further enough, I don't think is in the line of area that of investment I would like to put.
I think you need to work more on your design, as my colleague has just mentioned. You need to work more on it. You need to have kind of like a unique design, an authentic design. This is what we all see everywhere in the market. So come up with something which is unique, something which is authentic, something which is, work on your designs. And besides that, before you go ahead and increase on the production, because we don't see that demand, I would suggest that you work on building up a name, because I believe you have a story. Taking off that 10%, I believe there's you mentioned 20%, which is, by the way, is a very higher from your margin to give out then to the schools. But work on that percentage. I believe there might be a story behind that percentage. So maybe if you can level on that, if you can use that, and make that also goes along with the design, I think in the future you might have a market on that. But I'm sorry, I'm out on this.
Yes, Josephine, personally, I've got no problem with the product. If you ask me, I would say the product is good on my perspective. The only challenge I have with your presentation is that you haven't been able to convince me if you can expand this business, if there's a potential to expand this business. You have some explanations, but from the business perspective are not convincing, because I don't see solid research on them, but also no clear numbers. So I feel like if I put anything, the risk to lose is too high. So it won't be any more calculated risk, okay? So I think you need to work more on perfecting your expansion. How are you going to sell more? We can increase machines, we can increase everything, but how does it turn out to become a bigger business for you? I don't see that. You have to convince me along that line. And because of that, I'm out for that, but I'm available for further discussion to see if we could sit down together, and then I see how we can refine that particular part. Yeah.
I think on my side, these two products, the other one looks superior than the other. So if I have to buy, I'll have to go with this one. The leather seems to be nicer than this one. This is a crap. Maybe you sell it at a lesser price. I see you need to perfect more your products there than trying to expand the production. So you don't want to maximize the production. You need to perfect the production. But right now you need to work on your products more, okay? So have said that, I'm out.
Okay,
for now.
thank you. Okay, I would love to thank you, all of you, very much, because what you have given me is quite incredible, and I'm going to work on it. You have told me the point of perfecting my shoes first before considering selling them more or increasing production. You have told me the issue of incorporating a logo to my shoes. You've actually told me about researching more on the market. And for consultancy chance that I'm given, I'm very grateful for it, because I really didn't think I could get it. So I'm going to come to you, and you're going to help me in seeing how I can develop my product. Because really, I see myself as a person who have a very big sendo brand in Tanzania, in Africa, and internationally. So thank you, all of you.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
The best.
Whew. I wish you all the best in whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And there you have it. Katele Sandals walks away with the promise of a future investment should she manage to define her market well. And on top of that, she leaves Nipe Dili with one of the country's top business development consultants, mentor, and trainer by her side. We cannot wait to see where this goes. And with that, we have come to the end of episode 3 of Nipe Dili Season 1. Be sure to catch the next episode coming straight to you from the Tujenge TZ Innovation Challenge YouTube page. Learn, engage, build your business empire. This is Nipe Dili.